We are standing outside the site of the former Leiden News Agency. I often receive questions from residents about what went on in this building and what the village's plans are for the site in the future. Well, the building has not been in use for many years and is scheduled to be demolished soon. While it may not look like it now, the work that took place here was important to our community. Before we had 24-hour cable news and one of these, residents and businesses in Franklin Park got their news via the Leiden News Agency. The Leiden News Agency was the sole distributor of newspapers in Leiden Township. Every day, it would deliver bundles of newspapers to grocery stores, taverns, drugstores, service stations, manufacturers, and coin-operated newspaper boxes all around town. In fact, people would line up outside stores in the morning to get the news from the day before and to read about it in the Chicago Tribune, the Chicago Daily News, and the Chicago Sun-Times. Delivery boys and girls would arrive early in the morning to stuff and roll the newspapers for their newspaper routes. The newspapers were sometimes so large that the boys and girls delivered them using wagons. Older boys and men would arrive on site even earlier, around 2 a.m., to stuff the newspapers. Besides providing the only source of news and information to our residents, the Leiden News Agency also provided jobs for our residents. My mother, 2 of my brothers, and I all worked here for as long as I can remember. Fred and Irma Polster owned and operated the agency and employed area residents to work here. Workers were needed to unload the newspapers from the trucks and stuff the colored advertising that arrived separately into the newsprint. Workers then delivered the newspapers to various locations around town, filled the news boxes, and tossed the papers onto the porches. The Daily News and the Chicago Tribune's Green Streak were afternoon papers that also needed to be unloaded, stuffed, and delivered. The village has been working to eliminate vacant and dilapidated buildings from the community and use the space for new purposes. One example is the former site of the Motorola building. The area on Grand Avenue has been transformed and now is the home of the Digital Realty Campus, which has brought millions of dollars of investment to our community. Just like when we demolished the old police station on Belmont Avenue, we eliminated an eyesore and replaced it with an attractive new site. The Leiden News Agency site will soon be cleared and a remote parking lot will be added for commuter parking. These parking expansions will help keep our residential streets clear from commuter parking. Expanded parking encourages mass transit use and it relieves traffic congestion and helps our environment. The new lot will include landscaping and seasonal plants, which will continue to transform the area and help to attract new investment and visitors to the downtown district. This project is part of the village's downtown revitalization and beautification efforts. Premier Luxury Apartments developed a mixed-use building on a parcel that had sat vacant for years and now serves as an anchor for development. Franklin Avenue streetscape was revitalized from Ruby Street to 25th Avenue. We added new decorative stamped concrete, curb extensions for pedestrian safety, planters, and bike racks. Together, these improvements create access and walkability and create a stronger sense of character to further develop the downtown district. While it is important to honor our history, the village works every day to improve our streetscape when buildings are no longer productive. Through these redevelopments, we support existing businesses while providing an atmosphere that is more attractive for future investment. This contributes to our community's economic development by encouraging entrepreneurship, enhancing fiscal sustainability, and improving the quality of life for residents by providing new services and amenities. We can't wait to keep building toward a safer, more vibrant Franklin Park.